Hi all and welcome to my presentation. Today I am here to present my seminar topic Multimedia Databases. So far we have gone through different types of databases. Now we can go through multimedia databases. First of all, what does multimedia mean? Multimedia is nothing but just a combination of different media such as text, pictures, sound, videos, etc. And what does databases mean? Databases is a place for storing and retrieving data more efficiently. Multimedia databases store different types of data. Multimedia information has to be managed differently depending on the type of data. However, efficient retrieval of data depend on the databases. Now we can go through the actual definition of multimedia databases. A multimedia database is a collection of related multimedia data. It is a database that includes one or more primary media file types. Multimedia data includes graphics, images, animations, video, audio, etc. and have vast amount of multi-source multimedia data. This data is stored in the form of multiple file types like .txt for text files, .jpg for image files, .swf for video files, .mp3 for audio files, etc. Multimedia database is a backbone support and work efficiently for large amount of good quality multimedia data. In comparison to traditional database, multimedia database has a strong effect due to its ability of handling various data types at a single platform. Now we can learn about multimedia database management system. It is a framework that manages different types of multimedia data which can be stored, delivered, utilized in different ways. Like traditional DBMS, MMDB, MMDBMS means Multimedia Database Management System should address some requirements. They are integration. In integration, that is, data items do not need to be duplicated from different programs invocations. Next one is data independence. That is, separate the database and management from the application programs. Uh, Next one, concurrency control. Next one, persistence or reusability. Data objects can be saved or and reused by different transactions and program invocations. Next one, privacy. It have access and authorization control. Then integrity control, recovery and query support. Next, here we have some contents of multimedia database management system. First one is media data. It is the actual data representing an object. Then media format data. Information about the format of the media data after it goes through the acquisition, processing and encoding phase. Media keyword data. Keyword descriptions relating to the generation of data. It is also known as content descriptive data. Example, date, time, place of recording, etc. The last one is media feature data. Content dependent. It is the content dependent data such as the distribution of colors, kind of texture and different shapes that is present in data. Now let's check the different types of multimedia data. Common multimedia data types that can be found in a multimedia databases are text, that is texts, Then graphics. It includes drawings, sketches, and illustrations. Then images. Mm, color. It includes images that is color and black and white pictures or photographs, maps or paintings, etc. Next one, animation. It includes animated images or graphic objects. Next, video. Sequence of images or frames typically recording in real life event and usually produced by a video recorder. Then audio that is generated from an oral recording device. Then composite multimedia. Composite multimedia means it is a combination of two or more data types that we have discussed above. Here is a picture that is different types of multimedia data. Next, we can go to the application of multimedia. First one, repository application. A large amount of multimedia data as well as metadata that is stored for retrieval purpose. Then presentation applications. Presentation applications involve delivery of multimedia data subject to temporal constraint. Optimal viewing or listening requires DBMS to deliver data at certain rate, offering the quality of service above and a certain threshold. Here data is processed as it is delivered. The last one is collaborative work using multimedia information. It involves executing a complex task by merging drawings, challenging notifications, etc. We face certain database management issues. Those are modeling. Working in this area can improve database versus information techniques. Thus, documents constitute a specialized area and deserve special consideration. Second one, design. The conceptual, logical and physical design of multimedia database has not yet been addressed fully as performance and tuning issues at each level are far more complex as they consist of variety of formats like JPG, GIF, PNG, MPEG, which is not easy to convert from one form to another. The third issue is storage. Storage of multimedia database on any standard disk presents the problem of representation, compression, mapping to device hierarchies, archiving and buffering during input-output operations. Next one is performance. For an application involving video playback or audio-video synchronization, physical limitations dominate. The use of parallel processing may alleviate some problems, but such techniques are not yet fully developed. Apart from this, multimedia database consume a lot of processing time as well as bandwidth. Next one is query and retrieval. For multimedia data like images, videos, audio, accessing data through queries opens up many issues like efficiency, query formulation, query execution and optimization which need to be worked upon. Here we can go through some applications of multimedia database. First of all, digital libraries. The application of multimedia database includes the documentation and keeping of records, knowledge distribution, education and training, etc. News on demand. Uh, we all see advertisement. It include video, audio, certain music, like that. So it is a combination of multimedia data. Then video on demand. It is the same case of advertisement, and video on demand includes entertainment. Then music database, geographic information system, marketing, etc. are some of the application places of multimedia databases. Certain advantages of multimedia database are they support multiple formats of data. That is the main advantage of a multimedia database. Different formats of data such as text, audio, video, etc. are supported by it. Data independence. uh, that is, it separate the data and the management from the application program. It provides access and authorization control. Query support. Multimedia databases should have the ability to uniformly query data represented on different formats and have the ability to simultaneously query different media sources and conduct classical operations across them. Multimedia databases have certain disadvantages also. We can look what they are. Usually, the data size of multimedia is large, such as video. Therefore, multimedia data often require a large storage. Second one, multimedia database consume a lot of processing time as well as bandwidth. Here comes the conclusion of my topic, multimedia databases. What we have discussed earlier, we have discussed so many things about multimedia. Multimedia content become more and more popular nowadays. A database is something that holds and organizes data in a way that make it easy to retrieve and allow a user to search for a particular record. A multimedia database allows text, data, video, still image, dynamic image, and audio to become integral parts of database management, and this is a consequence of information retrieval. Although multimedia database have a disadvantage, that is it has processing time and bandwidth large. Here comes the end of my presentation. Thank you.